is Cheryl Mock with SNS Organizing. Thank you. Glad to hear the audio is good. This is my first Facebook Live, and what kind of inspired this was really wanting to share kind of the behind the scenes of being a professional organizer, sharing with you guys what we see when we go into a lot of different houses and kind of breaking some of the stigma and the myths and kind of just sharing that like we're all the same really. And so I really want to talk a lot about that over the next 5 weeks. We'll start off with an introduction. We'll talk about the organizing process and tips so that you could be successful at organizing, and then we'll wrap up. And so I'll be doing a few different series. They'll all be themed. We'll probably do a holiday one after this one. So I wanted to start off by, and you can always comment or question at the bottom. I will maybe answer them as I go. It depends how hard it is to keep up with. And if not, I can answer them at the end. But I wanted to start by introducing myself and sharing a little bit about me. I have started my business in 2017 in January 1st. And so you've probably seen my post, but maybe not so much myself. So I do hope and wish to be in front of the camera more and be more present so you can get to know me. And a little bit about me. So I get asked a lot, what got you into this business? People don't understand why someone would want to help people get organized, and that's understandable. And really, I almost hate to say this, but I'm a Virgo, sorry. So if you believe in that type of thing, I'm very structured, very orderly. That's how I function the best as a person. And it was always kind of instinctually in me. As I was a kid, I would organize my drawers on the weekend. I would empty out my closet and rearrange and put everything in there nicely. I didn't really know that's what I was doing. I didn't know I was organizing, but it was just something that made sense to me and just kind of followed me throughout my entire life. I've always been organizing everywhere that I've been, every job that I've had. It was funny because when I shared with one of my old coworkers what I was doing, she was like, that totally makes sense because you were always organizing all the closets. I used to work at the Boys and Girls Club, and there were rooms for different activities. And I was always organizing all the closets when I was assigned to the room, and then getting on everybody for not putting things back. So I probably drove them a little crazy. But so it's always been a part of my life. As I got older, it started to become therapeutic for me, and being organized kind of became a way for me to manage my anxiety, and it just kind of made me feel better. And when things were out of control in life, it was nice to feel like I had the control over something. And so having a quiet, calm environment helped me be able to kind of reduce my anxiety so that it wasn't as bad, and to be able to handle some of the other stuff better. And I think, I did it because it made sense to me, but I didn't make that connection with how it helped me with my anxiety until it was an after effect. And so it was therapeutic for me, and I would constantly be organizing my house, and until I really ran out of places in my house to organize. And so my background is in mental health counseling. I have my master's in it. I never really worked in the field too much. I really ended up working a lot in education. So being in the helping profession has always been part of my career and my occupation. And I've always loved helping people. And in 2015, it was the end of 2014, I was in a crossroads, and I wasn't really finding satisfaction in the jobs that I was doing, and I wasn't really feeling like I was helping people the way that I really wanted to be able to help people. And it was always, being an organizer was always in the back of my head for a long time. Even when I was in college, I just was like, I just want to help people organize their closets. But it just wasn't something I thought I could really pursue. And so I just always knew that I was going to end up there one way or the other eventually. And in 2014, I was kind of in a crossroads, and I really, everything just kind of lined up perfectly. And that's kind of how life can be sometimes. Everything lined up perfectly, and it was kind of one of those now or never. And so this person who's like super structured and super organized, and I'm super planner, and I like to have everything planned. I mean, I had my dog named before I even owned him. That's how much of a planner I am. And I really just took a huge leap of faith and started S&S organizing after being a subcontractor for a couple years prior to that. So I did start as a subcontractor working for a local organizer, and I absolutely fell in love with the job. Like, I would be in someone's closet thinking to myself, I can't believe, like, I get to do this. I'm getting paid to help someone get their closet organized. And it was awesome to be able to be a part of someone's journey and to really be able to hands-on help them and make a difference in their life in a way that was visual, that I could see, I could experience along with them. And that's absolutely my favorite part of the job. That is what I do this for, seeing clients' faces. People always want to know about, the before and after pictures. And for me, the best before and after are the experience I have with the client in seeing their face when you first meet them, and how defeated they feel, and how they feel like, why can't I do this? I should be able to get it together. Why is my house disorganized? And we all have that. We all go through periods where we get in a rut, things get behind, and then it's really hard for us to get out of it. And so having that support and that person by your side and helping make those big changes and being able to see the progress that can be made gives them hope. And you see it in their eyes. I start off by seeing the hopelessness in their eyes and the defeat and the shame and the guilt. And over the process, you just see the light in their eyes. And that is just the best part of the job. It's better than any organizing product or pretty Instagram picture that can be posted. And so that's really, what I do this for. I enjoy it. It's funny, I'm a part of a group of organizers, and we talk a lot about what we do because not a lot of people understand it. And we all know that our clients feel ashamed and they feel guilty, and they feel like because we're organized, we might be judging them when we come in, and we might think they're the worst, dirtiest, most disorganized house we've ever seen, which hasn't happened yet. We all have a room. I mean, for the longest, I had the worst closet. It was like the Monica closet from Friends. It was the absolute worst. And I was embarrassed of it myself. And half the time, the thought of it existing, stressed me out. And so I understand that. We all understand it. It's, for us as an organizer, I'm not judging. For me, when I see that mess that's making you stressed out, that you dread every day when you come home from work, like that to me is a fun, exciting puzzle. It's a challenge. It's like doing Sudoku, if you enjoy that, or, doing an actual physical puzzle. Like, it's a challenge that is fun and exciting to take on, because every situation is unique and every person is unique in family and lifestyle. And so we'll talk a lot about that and how I really do consider all those things when creating an organizing system, because they're super important to being able to have success with your systems. And so that's what I'm planning on talking about. A lot of the things that I kind of see and ways to avoid them, different organizing, maybe, I hate to say fails because it's so negative, but maybe challenges that families are having and ways to overcome them so you can have a successful organizing system. So we look forward to seeing you. We'll be doing this every Friday at 1 p.m. on our Facebook page. I will also be posting the replays on our website, sandsorganizing.com, and as well as we have a YouTube, SNS Organizing, and they'll also be able to be viewed on here. And you can always leave comments or questions, and I can answer them at the next Facebook Live if you want, or I can comment, reply in the comments below. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit about me and look forward to what we're going to talk about in the next few weeks. Have a great day.